And, and we're live. Good evening. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you guys so much. I will tell you guys what happened last night. Yeah, all about last night. I'll tell you that later. But right now, I want to tell you that coming up in our last hour, we do a thing we call foreplay. Four songs by one of your favorite artists or groups, male or female. That's in our last hour here on Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Hello to Henry Cooper and also to Deron Williams. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And I'm going to play a song that got cut off just as I was going on the air by Lakeside. Coming up in our last hour, foreplay, and of course, who did it best? Right now, here's Lakeside, and I want to hold your little hand on Bedtime Stories. Mm-mm. Played the wrong version. Mm-mm. Sing with me, brother. Sing with me, baby. Right now. I get high. Talking to you, man. Deron Williams. Good evening, sir.
Get your favorite beverage. This is your moment. We're handing out speakers for free. Yes, free and free delivery. Tap here now. Answer 2 quick questions and
Touch me, baby. Mm-mm-mm. Mmm. Jambalaya.
Ladies, is your man at night. Al Greer with Bedtime Stories on WOSD Radio.
I need some water. Mm. Woo.
and get yours. This is your moment. We're handing out
Mm-mm-mm-mm. A perfect pair. Ah. Ooh, excuse me. Two in a row from a group that gets their name from a spot here in Chicago. Originally, they were supposed to sign to my uncle Eddie Thomas, but instead, they signed to Solar Records in Los Angeles and was given full reign of whatever they wanted to put together. As a result, each album had a different theme. They would be dressed as pirates, untouchables, you name it. You know, the album Raid, they were dressed as detectives on that album cover. And of course, Fantastic Voyage, which was their biggest hit, they danced as pirates on their video. And still to this day, they wear the pirates' outfits. Lakeside was given their name by Eddie Thomas from right here in Chicago. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Good evening to Deron Williams and everybody who missed me last night. Did you miss me? I will tell you later on what happened as soon as my sister gets online, all right? Till then, today is the birthday of legendary singer, songwriter, producer, Stevie Wonder. So we'll be doing some Stevie Wonder inside foreplay because I promise you, you can't just play 4 songs by Stevie Wonder and be done with it. He had hits in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and all the way until today. Here's Stevie Wonder and For Your Love on Bedtime Stories. Happy birthday, Stevlin Morris. Mm. Stevlin. Mm-mm. Be right there.
Putting you to bed, but not to sleep. It's Al Greer with Bedtime Stories.
Not because they stepping. Speak.
Mhm. From Monique, you will know from Stevie Wonder right here on Bedtime Stories. With your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Today marks the 75th birthday of Stevie Wonder, known back in the day as the 13-year-old genius, or the 12-year-old genius, I think it was. He was the first I guess you could say child act signed to Motown Records. Barry Gordy said, "Never again. Never say never, Barry," because a few years later he would enlist the Jackson Five with Michael Jackson. Michael was a preteen at the time. So that's how Stevie and Michael became good friends because they were both the kids at Motown at the time. 61 is when he joined Motown Records. How did he join Motown Records? They heard him singing outside. And he said, I can out sing Smokey. So you can. Well, here he is right here. Anyway, of course, Stevie didn't see Smokey standing there at the time. Here's Teddy Pendergrass on Bedtime Stories. Mhm. D-Ron. Sherry. Yvette Withers Banks. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Some more AI, no doubt. Sherry Yvette Withers Banks.
This is Mercy, one of Al's gals.
Hi, this is Tracy T, one of Al's gals.
This is Saria, one of Al's gals.
You're listening to Al Greer with Bedtime Stories.
Yes, indeed. Teddy. All gone. Hmm. For two. I love that song. Teddy Pendergrass, Love for Two, right here on Bedtime Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Let's see now. He was blind shortly after his birth. He was a child prodigy who signed with Motown's Tamela label at the age of 11, where he was given the professional name Little Stevie Wonder. As a teenager, he established himself as one of Motown's most successful acts, known for that wild harmonica playing on fingertips. And once his voice started to change, they did other songs that kind of highlighted his voice and the change of his voice. It never really changed too much. It changed from that everybody say yeah to like a lower version of himself. Songs like Uptight, I Was Made to Love Her, For Once in My Life, and My Sherry Amore. They were done when he was more of a teenager. He was 13 years old, making him the youngest solo artist to ever top the charts. And he went on to win every Grammy there was. We're talking about the great Stevie Wonder. Here he is with Paul McCartney. Whew. Thanks for that. Mm-hmm. Ivory in perfect harmony. encouragement. D, what's going on? This way. Stevie Wonder from the bottom of my heart. Right here on Bad Time Stories with your peanut butter brother, Dr. Alan Greer. Like I said earlier, Stevie has made songs from the late 60s, well, actually, early 60s, all the way through the 70s, 80s, 90s. He did the soundtrack for Spike Lee's movie. I mean, the list goes on and on. Yeah. That was Jungle Fever, right? Yeah, Jungle Fever. Yeah. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. Sherry Yvette Withers Banks, Deron Williams, and brother Darius Lawrence. Thank you so much. People are still downing me. I wasn't going to mention this. People are still downing me about this GoFundMe thing. They think I blew all my money on stuff. Well, to tell you the truth, yes, I did. I blew my money. I blew it all. I blew it on buying a car. I blew it on ComAir. I blew it on T-Mobile. I blew it on, People's Gas. I blew it on rent. Yep, just like regular folks. Now, I'm not driving a fancy car, just a plain old 2015 Nissan Rogue. That's it. I don't live in a fancy house. I live above not a gas station, but a barber shop somewhere in Inglewood. So I don't know where people got the idea that I squandered all my money buying frivolous stuff. And some of the suits that I wear, they came from the secondhand store or my pastor giving me some of his old suits. So I haven't bought anything new. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I squandered my money and bought a new pair of shoes. Shame on me for going to Walmart and getting some $40 shoes. They look kind of comfortable, though. That's why I bought them. They're not alligator and they're not snakeskin. They're just shoes. Here's Phil Perry. You make me feel brand new. Right here on Bedtime Stories. Squandered my money. That's what you think. From the words, my love, you how my love. Thank you for the words of encouragement.
Hi, this is Tracy T, one of Al's gals, and you're listening to Al Greer with Bedtime Stories.
Ooh, excuse me. Eight. The original and the remake. Who did it best? Stylistics or Phil Perry? Phil Perry did an excellent job on it. He has that range, you know. Yeah, lower range, upper range, like Russell Tompkins Jr., Ted Mills of the group Blue Magic, just great range. Anyway, this is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Thank you also for joining us on Facebook as well. Thank you so much. Kelly Lee Blackwell, I appreciate you. Thank you for the words of encouragement. And for those who, how can I put it? Those haters, keep hating. You know, I heard a sermon once, and the preacher said, if you don't have any haters, then you're doing something wrong. So thank you for all those haters. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is WOSD Radio DB Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station, and WBOE, the best of everything, as well as My Jam Radio. Because I have to mute it for Facebook reasons. Because if I play the music, they will cut me off, or they'll say, "What is the saying? You are using music and not paying the people who are making it." So yeah, they won't allow me to play the music at the same time. So unfortunately, or fortunately, you have to go to my website, play the music off of that, and try to match it up with my voice. No, not really. But yeah, I can't play the music over Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube because they'll cut me. Twitch won't cut me off, but since I have the three of them combined, both Facebook and YouTube have this thing where if you don't own the music, you can't play it. I'm like, okay, so that's it. So I apologize for that. I apologize for them. So that's it. So I can either, hey Angie, so I can either play the music. Uh, well, I can only play the music on my website or on any one of the apps that I'm on. I'm on radio.net, radio.co. What's the other one? You not YouTube. Um, the other one is TuneIn. So yeah, you can hear the music on those apps, but not on Facebook. They'll cut me off in a New York minute. So that's it. That's right. Real Indianapolis. Thank you, Ken Patterson. It's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Darius Lawrence wants to know why he can't hear the music when you're not talking. Well, unfortunately, Facebook has this rule about playing music that is not owned by the person who is doing the video. So therefore, some people listen to me on their tablets and listen to the music or Bluetooth the music to their Bluetooth speaker, and then others just watch me. You know, they don't care about the music, or do they? Or they just do both. You know, Bluetooth the music to one apparatus and then watch me on their phones. So that's how it's done. So I must apologize for Facebook for that. Uh, Hello to my sister from another mister, Angie Martin Turner. I am better than I was last night, right, Angie? I don't even know how I got home. Well, I do know how I got home. By the grace of God is how I got home, boy. I was like, whoa. The room was spinning and everything. That's what I get for trying to drink and not eat anything. So I ate something tonight, but now I have nothing to drink. I should cool it until the weekend, right? Here's Lee Ritenour featuring Phil Perry on Bedtime Stories. Woo! It was a rough night, Angie. It was a rough night. I don't even remember how I got home. I don't remember driving. That's how bad it was. You know, I don't know how I got up the steps, those 7 or 8 steps that I go up to the second floor. I don't remember any of that. The only thing I remember is once I got in the house, I tried to stumble to the studio and missed. So, with that in mind, I missed the show last night on the other 4 stations, but everything's cool tonight. So, Thank you so much. Uh, my sister didn't wake me up until 11 o'clock. She just assumed I would get up on my own, but unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So that's what had happened. So it was a crazy night. I was tipping over, and she kicked me out anyway. Like I said, how I got home, I was just driving like, okay, get the car home. Okay. Car drove itself because I was out of it. Stumbled out the car, almost fell in the street. I don't know how I got up the steps. Yeah, I was just messed up. But I made it. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, I'm still here. I'm still here. I was like, good Lord. You know, what had happened was, and that was it. I made it home. I made it up the next day. I made it to the bathroom and prayed to the porcelain god. It was like, I'm like, I haven't regurgitated in I don't know how long. I mean, long time. It takes a lot. Who's just calling me? Tony Simone just won't stop calling me. I want to see what he wants. I'm just I'm just curious.
Hello.
Tony Simone.
Hey, what's happening, Mr. Greer?
Nothing much. What's happening with you?
Oh, were you able to go down there and get you a couple pieces?
No, I don't have any money.
Okay, well, they'll be there till the 30th.
Oh, well, I might have some by then.
Yeah, my partner just went in there and tore their butt off.
I believe you.
Yeah, but look, I got a riddle for you, man. Okay?
Okay.
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
All right. What do you call a prisoner who is always getting tased?
I don't know. What do you call a prisoner that's always getting tased?
Shaka Khan.
Okay.
You can use it, Al. It's copyrighted.
Okay, Kevin Hart. Thank you. Shaka Khan. Okay. I get it.
So I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm hanging in there, sitting here doing my show. I know you're probably listening to the Omni channel or something like that, you know.
Okay, well, handle your business, man.
All right, man. Take care.
Talk to you, man. Love you.
Love you too, Tony.
All right, man.
Well, at least he let me go. The other caller from a couple of weeks ago, I had to block him. This Mo Joker was just calling me anytime. He called me the next day at 8 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know I'm a night owl. I don't get up that early. The earliest I get up is 12 o'clock. That's, because I don't have anywhere else to go. Now, tomorrow is a different story. I'll be getting up early because I have to do a walkthrough tomorrow. And then I have a meeting. And I'll tell you about the meeting tomorrow when I come back from the meeting. Tomorrow night, that is. Good Lord. Glasses are dirty. So, yeah, I can't tell you where I'm going because it's a secret place. Yeah, right. But I can tell you all about it once I've left. We'll talk about it tomorrow night. But only people from the media are invited to this particular party. So, yeah, everybody ain't invited to this particular party. So that's it. So once again, I will tell you about it tomorrow. after I, the next day after I leave, or that evening, or somewhere in there. I might post it on Facebook where I am, but I don't think I will be allowed to do it. It's that secret, and we'll see what happens from there. Oh, that's a little better. Yes, my finances may change. They just may change. And maybe certain people will have to eat crow, like like Wendy did on TV. They'll have to eat crow. Here, have some crow. Tastes like chicken. Anyway, and now a moment of silence. Who did it best, Phil Perry or the Isley Brothers? It's kind of a toss up because Phil Perry is the bomb. That is, I Once Had Your Love, right here on Bedtime Stories. Hello to everyone listening to me right now on WRLN Radio, a Ray Neal media station. I cannot thank you guys enough for coming to the Dusty Record Convention. Ray tried changing the name of it, trying to young it up. But it will always be the Dusty Record Convention. Thanks to Richard Pegee, and thank you to all of you all that showed up in numbers. The actual party didn't start until like what, 3:30? People were lined up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, so that they could get a good seat, a good table. And like I always say, it's probably one of the biggest indoor picnics of all time. Thanks to Richard Earl Pegee. Thank you, Uncle Richard. We really appreciate you. This is Bedtime Stories, the show designed with the lovers in mind, where we put you to bed but never to sleep with the greatest love songs of all time. Ray Neal and I, and of course PJ Willis and a couple of other people, we were, I guess you could call us Richard's disciples. That was a name that was given to us by his widow, Savina Pegee. Mama P, thank you so much. We kind of like that name. We should get some T-shirts with that on there. Where's the T-shirt man at? Anyway, back to Stevie Wonder and this one from 1967. Hello. 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 Yeah, yeah. Hello. Hello. Change your mind. Dream come true. Dream come true. That song always gets to me. Never had a dream come true. Mm-mm-mm. Stevie Wonder right here on Bedtime Stories. Happy birthday to Stevie. Let's see. Stevie's today. Yesterday was somebody else's birthday. I think this weekend will be Janet Jackson's birthday. Oh, yeah. Monique. She got a birthday coming up tomorrow. How about that? You know, they say you're not supposed to say a woman's age, but so I won't. I'll just say happy birthday in a few hours. Here's Prince and they let me know my name had never been spoken like that before. I see you. If you're looking for a man, I ain't the one. No, no, not me. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't shout out my people at Frankfurt. Hello, Frankfurt. Frankfurt Terrace. Oh, the fan is drowning out the music. Cool, that'll work. I can play it a little bit louder. Call my name.
This is Mercy, one of Al's gals, and you're listening to Bedtime Stories.
I ain't the one. No, no, not me. Wait a minute. What's the name of that group? Dead to the one I love. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yo, Angie, yo. Ooh, bu. Ooh, excuse me. Prince Rogers Nelson and The One. I love the video for that. It was so cute. I know. How dare I call Prince cute? Mm-mm. I will get locked up. There's this young lady by the name of Tiffany Brooks. She's an attorney. And the first time I met her, she was running for judge. So I came to her fundraiser, and I had this jacket on. And on the back of the jacket was, of course, the Prince symbol. And she was like, "Why do you have my husband's jacket on?" I was like, "Here, would you like it back?" And she wouldn't take it. I offered it to her. I have a robe that you could wear, but you can't have that jacket. Anyway, this, this song was originally done by a group called the Shirelles. Well, they redid it back in, I think it was 71, 72. These are the Temprees recorded on the Stax label and dedicated to the one I love. And she knows exactly who I'm talking about. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, wait from you, my baby. Mm-mm. Away from you, my baby. Say a little prayer for you, my baby. Couldn't breathe there for a minute. I had to whip out my inhaler, my trusty inhaler. Thanks to Ken Watlington. Ooh, good go. Ooh, baby. I'm like, something's missing back there. Medicated. Well, I won't have to eat anything for foreplay, because I've already eaten everything. Every kernel of rice, I have eaten everything. Because I'll be going straight to bed tonight again.
Putting you to bed, but not to sleep. It's Al Greer with bedtime stories.
Kimmo. The original, the remake, dedicated to the one I love. From the Shirelles, and before that, the original Luther, as I call him. I'm sorry, not the original. I was looking because that was the next song. The other one done by the Temprees, probably made in the same studio down in Memphis, Tennessee. Anyway, it's your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Hello to Theo Huff. Thank you for allowing me to hang out with you this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. And I almost forgot. I know they're probably all asleep right now. There we go. Everybody over at Frankfurt Terrace who are still awake. Let me adjust my mic. Once again, everyone over at Frankfurt Terrace in Frankfurt, Illinois, thank you for being a great audience on Sunday. Like I said, I'm sure everybody's asleep right now, including Felix, who loves him some Elvis Presley. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer, just about 16 minutes away from foreplay. Here's the original Luther, Luther Ingram. Ain't that loving you for more reasons than one on Bedtime Stories. Reasons than one. Sharon Stone, another rerun.
You know whose fault it is, don't you? It is the fault of the Wayne. I should cut this thing off. That's the craziest thing I've ever thought of.
He's the love doctor with your prescription.
Throw it away. Yeah, you throw that away. Ooh, excuse me. Oh. John Caldwell, what's going on, sir? Can I do? What am I running over? Oh my God. Oh. Take me. He was called one of the greatest singers of our time. And of course, Luther Vandross. That's anyone who had a heart, and this, sometimes, it's only love. Here on Bedtime Stories, just ahead of foreplay. Luther. John Caldwell. What's going on, sir? My bass brother. Let me not say that too loud. Big Horn. Our bass brother is different. It's the bass in the voice. Hello, Sherry Yvette Bill Withers Banks. That's cute. Mm-mm-mm. one of the greatest voices of our lifetime, Luther Vandross. And sometimes it's only love, and other times it's heartburn. You need to take some Pepto-Bismol for it. This is Bedtime Stories on WOSD Radio, DB Chicago, WRLN Radio, a radio media station, WBOE, the best of everything, owned by Reggie Miles, and My Jam Radio, which is owned by Mike Brown, now known as Mike Breezy. Mike Breezy, give me a call, man. I don't know if I'm still on your station. Foreplay is next. And don't forget, every first Monday, it's Sam Chapman with Steppen, along with Big Papa from that other radio station. Well, man. So fresh, so clean. Pen cleaners. When you're in Indianapolis, look them up, all right? It is time for Foreplay. We've been featuring his music all night because, well, tonight is his birthday, or today is his birthday. A lot of people wonder what happened with his sight. He was blind shortly after his birth. Now, he was born with sight, but unfortunately, they left him in the incubator a little bit longer, and it detached his retinas. So, yeah. So both he and Ray Charles went blind at an early age. Stevie earlier than Ray. But that didn't stop him from becoming one of the most established performers of all time. Even at the age of 11, he went from there to his classic period between 1972 and 1976 with albums like Music of My Mind, Talking Book, 1973, Fulfilling This for His Finale, you know, the good one, Songs in the Key of Life. He's won more Grammys, almost as many Grammys as Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. Tonight, we feature in Foreplay Mr. Stevie Wonder from the album Songs in the Key of Life. Here's Knocks Me Off My Feet on Bedtime Stories.
I see us in the park.
Really? You do? How you do that? Lately, I've been looking in the mirror. Really? Really, Stevie? Hmm. That's amazing. Yep. People swear that Stevie can see. He's like, look at these eyes. This look like I can see. Goofies. Leave me alone. You get a cane upside the head. Yep, Stevie's the only blind man I know that doesn't use a cane to get around. Neither did Ray Charles. Yep. My eye red. Yes, it is. That's what I get for rubbing it. Journey, Final Frontier.
You're listening to Bedtime Stories with Dr. Al Greer, where we put you to bed but never to sleep.
You're in the middle of foreplay with Al Greer on Bedtime Stories.
Overjoyed. You brought some joy inside my tears. Brought some joy inside my tears. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yeah. There was still some meat in there. Mm. And then after that, on the album comes Black Man. Joy Inside My Tears from Stevie Wonder, wrapping up Foreplay. From the album Songs in the Key of Life. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Here's hoping that you enjoyed Foreplay. If you didn't, there's more to come because it's still Stevie's birthday, at least until midnight. Here's something that my daughter sent me a few years ago. And I was like, I think I cried all day when I heard it. Yep, my baby girl. That is Larice. And this is Stevie. February. March. April. May. May. June. July. August. July. September. November. December. October. Uh, too. My joy inside my tears. Prince would probably, he would have tore that up. Yeah. Prince and Stevie, became friends because, well, they both are multi instrumentalists. So yeah, joy inside my Prince. No one thought could be. You brought some joy inside my tears. Yeah, Stevie would have torn that one up. Yeah. Cha cha cha. Stevie Wonder, I just called to say I love you. If you listen to the words of the songs, he goes through all the months of the year, from January all the way to December. You know, he mentions no New Year's, no flowers. Um, I mean, he just goes through the whole thing. And I never really listened to it. And thank you to Phyllis Rogers for sending me that. I'm like, I, the words are beautiful, but I never followed them as days of the week. Well, not days of the week, but months of the year. He goes from January all the way to December. Yeah, Stevie Wonder. That's why he's the genius. This song was featured in the show. Remember Scandal? I heard this song in Scandal when the president and Olivia Pope dipped off in the White House and was, you know, doing the do. And this song came on. I was like, oh my goodness, something is about to happen. I don't know why I love you. I just do. It's not true. Tap on your window pane. If the lyrics sound familiar, then you're right. Yeah. Aretha did it, and so did Stevie. Stevie did it first. Until you come back to me, that's what I'm going to do. Why does it have a picture of Aretha on there? Wrong one. Okay. There we go. Stevie. There we go. All right. It is your peanut butter brother, Dr. Al Greer. Speaking of Aretha, here's her version of the song. Until you come back to me. Here's what I'm going to do. Mm. To me. One, two. your window. Your door. Everyone. Oh, everyone has got your love just happens to be mine. 2, 3. Excuse me. Stevie and Dionne Warwick, and Weakness from the album and soundtrack The Lady in Red, right here on Bedtime Stories. Deron Williams said, "Can you imagine Prince singing Joy Inside My Tears? I could hear it. I can hear it." John J.C. Caldwell, please continue to post those videos, man. I saw a video that I don't know if you posted it or somebody else posted it. It was like the $1 Million Band, and it was like everybody uh, from jazz music to country music to R&B, and it was led by Chuck Berry. It was on one of Dick Clark's shows. He had Charlie Daniels. He had the Ragin' Cajun. What is his name? Doug Kershaw. Yeah. The original drummer of the Beatles, Pete Best. I'm like, man, did I miss this show or what? Mm-mm-mm. Those were the days. Those were the days. Here's more from Stevie on his birthday from the album Fulfillingness First Finale. Try saying that fast 3 times. Here's Creepin', a song redone by Luther Vandross. In my dreams, mm, In my dreams. Mm, 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 mm.
I think I could check. I have a blue scrubs today that
Luther. No, don't do no more songs, Luther. That's enough. That's enough. Creepin' from Luther, from his live album, the only live album that he has had done. Phew. One of the greatest singers of all time. And this one, the last one, Stevie has the last word tonight. Just too shy to say that I really love you. Wrapping up bedtime stories on Stevie Wonder's birthday. Everything when I was down. And then Boogie on Reggae Woman comes in from the album Fulfilling This First Finale. Just too shy to say that I really love you. It is that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much. I don't have anything left in me, but thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry about last night. I do apologize. I'll save the drinking for the weekend. That way I can just fall out without having to do a show. So once again, thank you so much for joining us. Deron Williams, to Henry Cooper, my sister Angie, John J.C. Caldwell, thank you for joining us tonight, and just everyone. Um, there was a young lady who hit me up earlier. She said, keep your head up. Don't let anybody discourage you, because only you know your story. You and the Lord up above know the real story. So, and somebody else said something else, but I can't repeat it. It had something to do with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby, that whole thing. But anyway, till next time, blue skies, green lights, and peace. Good night and happy birthday, Monique. Monique, Moni, 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 Moli, 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 Moli. Good night, everybody.